Welcome to the Know. I'm Burnie Burns.
And I'm Colton Dunn.
HoloLens was announced earlier this year in January. The slick Minecraft demo and the idea of using the technology to explore Mars immediately sucked us in, but there was also skepticism, which is totally warranted.
Now, before HoloLens, there was Kinect, and where is my skateboard scanning, Microsoft? Answer that.
See, when Kinect was first announced for Xbox 360 back in 2009, that also seemed pretty cool. Of course, that was before they took that kid Milo and sent him to a farm. And that thing never did teach me any ninja moves either, or give me a perfect well-adjusted family to use as a pit crew, or... Listen, the list of disappointments with Kinect is a very long one.
It was a good idea, but instead we got Han Solo dancing to a terrifying cover of Raiden Solo as droids looked on in horror.
As we all did. Admittedly, when Xbox One rolled around, a lot of the problems had been fixed, like they stopped using it for gimmicky crap that didn't work, and they focused on convenience, like voice control and player recognition.
And a lot of people hated that when it was all announced. Remember all the conspiracy theories about Microsoft trying to watch you in your undies? But a lot of that was more about being a mandatory part of Xbox One instead of an optional peripheral.
Yeah, the mandatory parts of Xbox One everybody hated a lot. And if you watched the HoloLens announcement, you might have seen a whole bunch of the same exact warning signs.
Grandiose ideas like being able to create and 3D print motorcycles or whatever. Yep. Projecting sports into the kitchen so we don't have to look at our family.
Sounds great.
Go Godzilla on a Minecraft world. The possibilities seemed endless.
But your grandma is always right. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Definitely. And some of the team behind Kinect is also working on this. So that's another reason it's fair to worry, right?
I guess so.
E3 gave us some hope, though, you know, my experience with HoloLens was incredible. It was like, well, I went in, I played a round of Halo in it, and there was this great immersive experience, but it was a very controlled environment, and even I have to admit that.
But one of the worst things that could happen to this technology is too much hype. Then it comes out and falls on its face, and everyone makes jokes at its expense for the next 5 years and throws rotten fruit at the next iteration.
That always happens. Luckily, Microsoft seems to realize that. So, this time around, they want you to know way ahead of time that it's not perfect just yet. And this seemingly limitless technology, in fact, does have limits. So one of the things I experienced when I was at the E3 demo was we had to look through a window. And the HoloLens replaces like what's on the window, but I could like kind of look around the edges of it. But if I chose to be immersive with it, it was a very immersive experience. Most of what we've seen so far is overlay, showing the vision, which is the magic word Kinect also used back when it was called Project Natal.
Yeah, well, this latest video shows what it'll look like realistically from the user's perspective, and isn't shy about the imperfections.
It's not exactly like what they showed on stage, but you still get a feel for it. The biggest thing to note is the limited field of view. That's what I experienced. Based on the marketing, you might think the holograms go to the edge of your vision, but this video shows how clearly they don't do that, and that's not likely to change before release.
Which we should note is sometime in the Windows 10 timeframe. Windows 10 is due out later this month, but operating systems have a lifespan of several years, unless you're Windows ME, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Microsoft Bob.
Yeah, right? So it's not a narrow window.
We have to give props to Microsoft for being upfront about the technology's limitations. It's easy to make your product look slick and awesome in a controlled environment, but we've learned some tough lessons lately about what happens when you release something that doesn't match its marketing.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Not to call anybody out in particular. So, is the technology perfect? Nope. But will it make you look dumb in front of your friends? Absolutely, it will do that.
Is it still actually pretty good technology? Well, it looks promising. Based on our own experience with it, there's always ways to go, but better than Kinect? Big time.
Yeah, are you excited for HoloLens, or will you give it a miss? Let us know in the comments below. You get the best in games, tech, and more here on this channel, so make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep you
in the know.
Well, right there. Wow. He's been here 5 minutes. He already knows the brand.
I'm in the cut.
It's the know, actually.